I think you mentioned when you came here through on and through conversation, you connected with other people who've come from post-Soviet countries, and you realize that you have a lot of shared experiences. For people who are coming here studying, maybe they're from a post-Soviet country or maybe just international students. Are there any things that they should look out for, any maybe misconceptions about studying in the UK that you had before you came here?
I would say that I had those people who were walking out with hats and like gentlemen, drinking tea all the time, breakfast, afternoon tea. I was thinking that it's all that way. You sit on the bus and it's like 2 floors, and you sit on the second floor talking to people like it's daily talk. Good morning, how are you? And I was like ready. Somebody's gonna talk to me, and then everybody sits, on the side, and then you walk into the bus, and then you see everybody sitting, one by one, and you're like, where should I sit? That was completely different experience to what I thought it would be. But overall, I would say that the education, like education-wise and even culturally wise, I'm very satisfied with studying and living in UK because it's such a great experience from where I come from to who I am right now. I think it's something that was worth taking a look at because I'm here based on a scholarship. Those opportunities that are provided for students, from exactly post-Soviet Union countries are very important. I feel like that contrast to see how life could be in totally different country with totally different values, and to also explore at some point who you are and what you want.
What are some challenges you've had here?
Because I came here when I was relatively young, so it's probably that sense of independence when you actually have to kind of deal with financial questions, and also you have to deal with cooking, cleaning, and everything. But for example, I'm very glad because back in my country as a woman, I've been raised the way that I have that how to say, perfect wife, like skills. So I knew how to cook, I knew how to clean. And for me, it was easier, for example, than for the boys that lived in accommodation. They were completely lost. And I had to kind of help them out. That sense of independence and separation from parents is very difficult. You have to get along with it. You have to be prepared to kind of finally be responsible, finally kind of step into the adult life and prepare yourself to new kind of experience,
Yeah,
to change.
exactly. And I think through those challenges is how you grow as well.
Exactly.
What is one sunshine moment looking back on the time that you spent here so far? Is there one moment that stands out to you that makes you smile when you think back on it?
Yes, it's probably when I first found like my first couple of friends in UK, because when you come here first, you feel like everything is so different. It feels like you're here at first, like first few months, you feel very excited, you want to explore, but then it comes to the question like, what am I doing here? Some kind of questions like, do I even belong here?
Yeah.
And where's my family? Exactly, like at the moment when I ask where is my family, I found beautiful people with whom I am friends still at the moment. That kind of connections that international students create, it's actually something like very, very, very precious. They weren't just friends that I make somewhere back in my country. They were so close just because we all came all the way along from our own countries, and seeking for that warmth, seeking for that friendliness, for that support. We found each other, and it kind of felt of my Oxford family. That's how I used to call them, and that what actually made me feel better, and that was like a sunlight for me at that.
How'd you guys meet?
Actually, we met in the college.
Yeah.
It was actually funny because we were engaging in activities together. So I met one of my friends in drama class, and then later on, she introduced me to her classmates, and then I got along with her field of studies. And I found that interesting because it's completely different to mine, because she was studying law. I was going into more art topics. So it was a very great kind of diverse exchange between, different fields. Like I met them in the most unexpected places. And then after that, we started going out and it was great, I would say.
Yeah, I found that too when I came to Cambridge. Was I thought all of my friends would be other medics or other people who were in medicine. I studied medicine. Oftentimes, the friends are in the most unusual places. They're studying vastly different degrees, and I found that putting yourself in these unusual situations, or just a different place, helps foster those connections. Do you have any advice for anyone who's coming to the UK and is a bit worried about making friends?
Actually, that's a interesting question, because I asked it yesterday about it. My friend, my old friend, when I just came to Cambridge, I was like, "How is the university life going? Like, did you manage to make any friends? Like, is it difficult and everything?" And she said, "The thing is, all I did, I was myself, and I was lucky enough to find people around me, because I feel like people who think the same way as you do, some people who could share maybe ideas with you, some people who can keep up conversation, make overall like your quality of life improve. They are met, to be honest, by luck. Probably you attract people with the same energy level, if that makes sense. Yeah.
No, 100%. I think you said something super important. Well, your friend said something important when she was like, I was just myself and I got lucky. I think that's authenticity is so important. When I was in high school, I remember I'd I'd want friends, or I'd want and to have friends or to attract friends. I'd try and be someone else, almost create this other personality to match what I think other people wanted. And when you do that, you create I think that's something a lot of people do in high school. Is you create a foundation of bringing the wrong people. The people who are friends with not even who you are. So I think my advice for anyone who's maybe going through that is like authenticity is so important. Like
Exactly.
you do not want to be friends with people who think you're someone else. And this attraction, this energy, I think it all stems from really being comfortable being yourself.
Exactly. And in the end of the day, what I believe is pretending to be someone else, it's actually taking your own energy, taking your own time to build that personality, to build that look, to build that kind of idea about yourself. And it takes so much effort, when maybe it's just good to be yourself and, show that to people, to show who you truly are. And if that's for them, they will stay. If that's not for them, then you will find your people. Because there's so many others who could actually be your possible friends, and you just try to focus on specific ones. Not really worth it. You have to be like very, how to say, open-minded about who you are and with whom you're going to be friends with. Just open.
And one thing I love about the UK with so many international students is there's such a variety of people. There's so many different people here, so many different societies as well in Cambridge and Oxford. You will find your people. You just need to keep going out there, keep trying new things, and eventually it will click, I'm sure.